Go easy on me, okay? Okay then, let's draw! Looks like you're up first. I didn't see that coming. The same score means we draw again, right? Well, looks like I'm up first. Mirror! The same score means we draw again, right? Looks like you're up first. I didn't see that coming. I didn't see that coming. Bolt! Really? You're playing that now? Bolt! I win!
Then let us begin our duel. Please draw a card. We're evenly matched. Let's redraw. The first move is yours. We're evenly matched. Let's redraw. We're evenly matched. Let's redraw. Then I'll make the first move. Divine Bolt! Divine Bolt! Mirror! Well played. We're evenly matched. Let's redraw. Then I'll make the first move. I admit defeat. Well done.
I'm not going to hold back. Well then, go ahead and draw. It looks like you're up first. We're even. We'll have to redraw. It looks like you're up first. Ah, crap. Bolt! 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 Mirror! We're even. We'll have to redraw. We're even. We'll have to redraw. It looks like you're up first. Looks like I win this time.
Let the battle begin. We draw here, right? You're first, I guess. Guess we'd better draw again. You're first, I guess. Guess we'd better draw again. You're first, I guess. Mirror. Guess we'd better draw again. I'm first. Take this. Mirror. Mirror. Ouch. Ouch. Mirror. Looks like I win.
exactly on time.
Huh?
Wait, what?
You're that.
You're from the Railway Military Police, if memory serves me correctly.
You're Captain Claire, was it?
That's right. I'm glad you remember me. I believe it's been about 3 months since we last met.
So, this must be the woman the group who went to Keldic encountered.
So this is an officer from the fearsome RMP?
Since you're here, does that mean you're going to be the one assigning our tasks for this month's field study?
No, I'm just here to provide a place for you to talk with the person who is. He should be here any moment now. Oh, here he comes.
Perfect timing.
No way. Dad?
I've seen him in the Imperial Chronicle before.
Governor Regnitz, one of the Reformists' most influential voices.
So this is Machias' father.
This is the first time I've met most of you, so let me introduce myself. I'm Karl Regnitz, Machias' father. I'm the governor of Heimdall and head of the local government. It's a pleasure to finally meet you, ladies and gentlemen of Class 7.
Isn't this...
tiara encrusted with carnelians? This is about as ritzy as you can get.
So shiny.
Oh my.
Lady Clotilde, is it time for you to depart?
Yes, I'll be stepping out for a while. But more importantly, who do we have here?
Is that... No way!
Vita Clotilde?
Whoa! I can't believe it! It's really her!
I never thought I'd actually get the chance to meet her.
Wait, who is this now?
You three! Don't just stand there staring! You're in the presence of the legendary opera singer Vita Clotilde!
The Azure Diva, huh?
Wait, you don't know who she is?
I'm not surprised. Opera is a world unto itself. I expect there are multitudes who have never heard of me before. I'm Vita Clotilde, an opera singer. I'd be delighted if you would come and hear me sing sometime.
That's my treasure. I'll handle it.
Right! My turn.
Bring it on!
Right!
Here we go. Silky dig! That's that. Target's eliminated. Let's get going. We're out of formation.
Flames?
My turn.
Leave it to me. Eat that. It's my turn. Hang in there, everyone.
Thanks.
Leave it to me.
Flames? Gather on my path! Strike!
Okay, safe for now.
We have not, of course. Shatter!
My turn!
I'll handle it.
Arcus activate! Ha! Is everybody okay?
Here we go!
Let's get this over with.
Right!
My turn. Shatter!
My turn.
My turn!
I'll handle it.
Target lock.
Right! Shatter!
Here we go!
Okay. Done. But we can't relax yet. I spied treasure.
get this over with.
My turn.
Right.
My turn.
Go!
I'll handle it.
Got it. I'll pick you up.
Right. Hey! You still have a lot of training to do.
Great!
I did it!
This would make a great training area. I envy the people who live around here.
Only you would see an underground passage and think about training.
I welcome all challengers.
Target locked.
Right. Arcus activate.
Here we go! Now's a chance!
An opening!
You're done!
Of course. Shatter!
Okay.
Here we go!
My turn.
My turn.
Of course. Evil will fall before my blade.
Done.
I did it.
Okay.
Flames, gavel on my... Strike! That's that. Let's keep moving.
Oh, let's try.
Enemy sudden. My turn.
My turn.
My turn.
My turn.
Here we go. There. Now's a chance. Laura.
Understood.
Okay.
Got it. I'll pick you up.
Of course. Hey! We should keep going.
My turn.
My turn.
Here we go. Go.
An opening! Of course.
Okay.
Go.
My turn.
My turn. Sorry, can you handle this?
I'll take care of this. Hang in there, everyone!
You have my thanks.
I'll handle it.
Of course. We should keep going.
turn.
Right! You still have a lot of training to do. We have nothing
My
to
turn.
fear.
Here we go. Hostiles neutralized. Guess we're safe. Advantage is ours.
Here we go.
Let's finish him. I'll handle it.
Of course.
I'll handle it.
Here we go. Now's a chance. Laura.
Understood. Your swordsmanship
I've got a
gets
way to
better
go
with
to get to
every
your
battle.
level.
Enemies ahead!
Go.
We'll have to fight.
Flames, gavel on my path. Strike.
Right.
Okay.
My turn.
Okay.
Right. Shatter!
I'll handle it.
Here we go.
My turn. Is everybody okay?
Success.
We have nothing
Okay.
to fear. Behold, my most powerful radiant blade dance!
Okay.
Right.
My turn.
I'll handle it.
Here we go. There. Go.
An opening!
My turn.
Right! Evil will fall before my blade.
Great.
I've
An A+ out.
Now's a chance. Here we go.
My turn.
Right! Shatter!
My turn.
I'll handle it.
Here we go.
Okay.
Of course!
Go.
Okay, it's safe for now.
Now's a chance. My turn. Now's a chance.
An opening!
My turn. Now.
I'll bend you up.
Of course! Shatter! Now!
My turn. Now.
I'll bend you up.
Nice work.
I was just following your lead.
Now's a chance. My turn.
Okay. Here we go. Filthy dig. That. Target's eliminated. Let's get going.
A challenge.
have to fight.
Go! All right, let's do this!
Got it.
Understood.
Flames, gather on my blade! Strike!
Right.
My turn. Now.
An opening. My turn. Shatter. Off guard. Speed.
Yeah.
Huh?
It's not over yet.
Not good. Arcus, activate!
Ha! You have my thanks.
Okay.
Won't give up. Ha!
My turn. Hut.
Thanks.
Here we go.
Right.
This is bad. Here we go.
Ha!
Thanks.
Right. Shatter.
My turn. Arcus, activate.
Right.
Huh.
My turn. Shatter.
Here we go. Huh.
My turn. Arcus, activate.
Right! Shatter!
Arcus, activate!
Yeah.
My turn. Flames, yep. That's that. Let's keep moving.
Done.
All right!
Well, that... You know, maybe you should just stop.
Yeah, I mean, I can see what...
No. I don't want to hold our group back more than I already have. I'd like to withdraw from active combat and take a more supporting role for the duration of this field study.
Huh?
But Laura, it doesn't make any sense for you...
Don't be ridiculous. If anyone should be benched, it's me. It makes sense when you consider what each of us brings to a fight.
No. My own immaturity is the cause of this. There's still a part of me that refuses... I'm sorry, and I apologize. I came to realize during my club activities that...
Laura...
As such, Reen...
Denied. Actually, I'll be the one withdrawing from frontline combat.
What?
Huh?
Reen?
This seems awfully sudden. What's your line of thinking?
During all the battles we fought, one thing stood out to me. I couldn't help but notice that under ordinary circumstance, Laura and Fee's fighting styles complement each other perfectly.
Well...
You think so?
Interesting. Laura's the ideal knight, standing strong in the thick of the fight, dominating enemies with her blade. Then there's Fee, the ideal vanguard, overwhelming the opposition with her speed and creating openings for Laura. During the practical exam, none of us should have stood a chance against the two of you.
When you put it that way, it does make sense.
If they could form a combat link, they'd be virtually unstoppable.
Yeah, I don't think that's escaped you two either. That's why you keep trying to form a combat link, but there's something stopping you from connecting with each other. Whatever it is, it's been frustrating.
It's exactly as you say.
Okay, so, since that, in fact, considering everyone's relative strength this way, you'll have more chances to work out whatever it is that's standing...
You have my things.
We'll take you up on your offer.
That's what I like to hear.
You really can be audacious sometimes, you know. Just like you were with me and Eustace.
You think? I don't really think I did anything out of the ordinary.
That's so you, Reen, to not think anything of it. Still, thanks to you, there might be hope for these two after all.
We'll do what we can.
But first, we need to get back to the hotel.
guard and don't get cocky.
My turn. Now.
You're open. Okay.
Leave it to me. Now.
An opening!
Okay. Target's eliminated. Let's get going.
Not bad.
An A+ out.
Win is ahead. My turn.
Here we go. Shield feed. Ding! That's that. Hostiles neutralized. Guess we're safe.
Great!
I spy treasure.
Now's our chance.
My
We can
turn.
do this.
Of course. No escape!
Leave it to me.
My turn. All right, let's keep going.
There's a light.
The sound's getting louder too.
We must be getting close to the exit now. Whoa, this is
You could open a shop with all the instruments here.
A piano, violins, Wind instruments. A robust percussion. I'm assuming the papers in the cabinet are all sheet music?
There's no way you can call this just a hobby.
Yeah, coming in here, this must look like some rabid obsession. You know, my mom was a pretty famous pianist. Being raised around music like that...
Really?
Looking at all this, I can see what...
Still, why didn't you go to the same school as the people we met earlier?
Fee?
Wait, Fee, that...
Don't worry about it. I'm sure this comes as no surprise. But I'd originally planned to attend the music academy.
Oh.
My sister and I grew up listening to our mom play the piano. Dad was more the strong, stoic type. He didn't know much about music, but he was head over heels in love with her. Our home was always filled with the sound of music, But 7 years ago, after her death, my sister, she enrolled at the music academy and began naturally, but Dad wouldn't hear it. It's one thing to have it as a hobby, but the idea of no matter how hard I tried to then he started recommending one military academy. Eventually, I didn't have much. I hated him for it. I'm no good at fighting, never have been. But after some research, I found one academy, Thor's, offered plenty of music and that about half of its graduates end up... In the end, I met him halfway and chose to enroll at Thor's. Kinda pathetic. Then there's me, who'd rather be honest. For a while, I started to think that maybe my passion for... But I'm still full of regrets about the music academy. Oh, I wish I could just crawl into a hole right now.
So that's how you ended up...
I had no idea.
Do you regret it, coming to Thor's and all?
Huh? Of course. Why would I?
Huh?
So...
Life at the academy keeps me busy, but I still have time to and I feel like I really broaden my Honestly, I feel like I get more out of Thor's than if I had just enrolled at the music academy without much thought. Maybe it's because whether I decide I'll at least have the chance to choose what I want, without someone deciding for...
Elliot.
Wow.
You really are strong.
I still feel jealous when I see my... But even with that, I've got no regrets about coming to Thor's. None at all. Besides, if I hadn't come, I never would have met you guys, would I?
How can you say that with a straight face?
Maybe he's just oblivious.
I didn't think I was saying...
Still, this is Elliot we're talking.
You're the last person who should be Actually, I just remembered.
Oh?
What is it?
Remember the summer festival concert? Back when my mom was still alive, So, I was really...
Ah, what a pleasant evening.
I'm fine with here if you...
All right, Fee. If I win this duel, I want you to tell me about your past. Your personal history. At first, there was something about your strength that from the moment we first met, I could tell you were holding back. And considering your build, your combat proficiency is extraordinary. It's simply too far removed from what I've come to know through following the way of the sword.
No doubt.
Really?
Yeah, all things considered, Fi's strength is totally improbable for someone her size.
To add to that, you were once part of a Jaeger Corps. I can't say I've ever thought of the Jaegers in a particularly favorable light. If one defines knighthood as the way of the virtuous, I came to believe that because we'd been raised with such strong... However, after hearing Elliot's story, I tried to ascertain my own, and that was when during all these months we spent together, our values had nothing. But in my stubbornness, in my heart, I had already deemed you worthy of trust. I suspect that contradiction would...
So, that's how it was. Did you know about this?
Yeah, I noticed during our fight with that monster earlier.
You weren't the only one who thought we couldn't get along. You live your life, so I guess somewhere along the way
I see.
Still, what does this have to do with wanting to know about my past? Why do you want to know?
I want to know because I like you.
What are you...
I find it frustrating when I'm not able to understand those I felt like this several months ago with Reem. That's why I want to know your history. I want to know what shaped you into who you are now. That said, this is simply nothing more, nothing less.
I'm not sure what to say.
That's our lore, all right.
You really are something else. It's fine. But taking your spoils by force is the Jaeger's way through and through. Is that okay with you?
It's fine, because I have no intention of thinking of my reward as a spoil of battle. I'd much rather consider...
Fine by me.
You just talk things out. Why do you even need to fight now?
All right. Neither of you need to hold anything back. If I think it...
Very well.
Thanks.
Go!
Shatter!
Target locked. Here.
Impressive.
Same to you.
Then I won't hold back. Allow me to show my strongest skill learned from my father.
Then I'll show you my strongest. Learned it from the boss himself.
That's enough!
I couldn't even tell who won. What about you?
I feel bad saying this after volunteering to be the judge, but as far as I could tell, it was a draw.
Really?
I'll simply have to continue my training. And don't forget.
Wait, why me?
Actually, well...
Huh?
Jaegers are at our best when we fight at night. The darkness gives us an edge. But even after I threw out a flash grenade, the duel still ended in a draw. If we'd fought during the day, I would have lost.
That's...
She has a point.
Well then.
Very well.
Well, anyway.
I guess the two of us...
I don't mind if you listen. Is that fine with you, Laura?
I have no objections. We're all in this together.
Okay. I used to be part of a Jaeger Corps called Zephyr. Before that, My earliest memories are of explosions and battlefields. I found myself wandering in a war-torn hotspot on the outskirts of some country I never even knew the name of. Jaeger Corps threw themselves into battle for the highest bidder day after day, while I wandered alone. The man who eventually took me in called himself the Jaeger King. He was the leader of Zephyr, a pretty famous Jaeger Corps. He was middle-aged, crafty, stubborn, and lucky. He always seemed so carefree, but he never let his guard down. To me, though, he was the closest thing to a father I've ever had. The other members of Zephyr had their quirks, but they were all nice to me. As time went on, I started helping with the cleaning, the cooking, the packing. During my free time, they started teaching me all kinds of skills I'd need to survive on the battlefield. One thing led to another, and I ended up fighting in my first real battle. I was 10, I think. The boss was reluctant, but after the others persuaded him, he made me a full-fledged member of the group. For the next few years, we lived and fought together. I even picked up a nickname like some career Jaegers do. We roamed all across the continent together. There were hard times. Times when we thought we might not live through the night, but we always did. Together. Until last year, when our boss died. It was a clash with another Jaeger Corps, the Red Constellation. People used to say they were the only other Jaeger Corps in West Zemuria who could match us. Their leader, a guy they called the War God, had been on bad terms with our boss for years. Eventually, the War God and the Jaeger King decided to settle things with one big duel. They kept going for 3 days and 3 nights. In the end, they both fell. After that, the Zephyr I'd grown up with disbanded. All the members who were left just kind of scattered. I don't know where they went. Then, just like that, I was alone again.
I don't know what to say.
After that, you ended up coming to the academy?
Yep. Just when I was wondering what I'd do next, Sarah showed up. She said she'd been following the situation between Zephyr and the Red Constellation. That's how we first met. I told her about what happened, and she dragged me to the academy. She introduced me to the principal, and after that, well, you know the rest.
That's... listening to you tell your story. But there's still so much more I want to learn. How about it?
Oh, let's do it.
Now wait just a minute.
I should have known. I guess I've had this coming since the practical exam, huh?
Well, it's at your discretion, of course. I doubt either of us has...
But we'll give it a try.
You've got to be kidding me! We haven't got...
Come on. This is a good opportunity to see what they can really do. Let's just think of this as a little bonus for a field study.
But I don't intend to hold back, so I expect no less.
Here we go.
I'm not going to hold back.
Fine, I'll do it.
Of course. Arcus, activate!
My turn. Arcus, activate.
There!
Okay. Here we go.
All right, let's do this! Eat that!
Okay. Here.
Of course. Shatter! Off guard.
Broken.
Hang in there, everyone!
Thanks!
Okay.
Of course.
My turn. Now.
An opening.
This is so ridiculous.
My turn. Shatter!
I'll handle it. Target locked. I'll handle it.
Right. Hey!
Okay.
My turn. Hey!
I'll handle it.
Should have seen that coming.
Target's eliminated. Let's get going.
We...
Uh-huh.
It's like they're off in their own little world.
I think we've just witnessed the birth of an unstoppable duo.
Hey, what are you four doing?
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Students? Are you from one of the local high schools?
We received reports of a group causing a terrible racket.
Please, sir, this isn't what it might seem like. There's a perfectly reasonable,
We're very sorry for any trouble we've caused. We tried to minimize the disturbance to others, but it's...
Perhaps...
Maybe the underground tunnels...
You know, it's a little late for such deep insights. Don't just act like you're some...
Ooh, you're moving up in the world. I've got a little reward here for you. Keep up the good work.
Huh? Are they? It's almost time for breakfast.
Oh, it's you, Elliot. Sorry, we didn't mean to keep you waiting.
What's wrong?
You might say we had a pretty eventful night.
Look at these geriatrics. On the other hand, as you can see, we have gusto to spare. Isn't that right, Fee?
And you call yourselves men.
How can you two just waltz around like that after last night?
Whoa.
Wow. What the heck? The two of you look like you've been chased around town by...
Yeah, we'll catch you up on that later. First things first. Let's grab...
Right. Right. Right.
Now's our chance. We can do this.
The second floor. Damn!
Okay.
Target lock. Right. Hey! My turn.
My turn. Now.
I'll bend you up. Of course. Hey!
My turn.
Now!
Broken. My turn. Hostiles neutralized. Guess we're safe. Done.
Now's our chance. We can do this. There's a performance just for you. And then Rhapsody! You've been a wonderful audience.
Okay. Target's eliminated. Let's get going.
All right!
Advantage is
Here we
ours.
go.
Let's finish him.
The second floor. Damn!
I'll handle it. Target lock. Got it. Follow me, Elliot.
Okay! Yeah!
My turn. No escape!
I'll handle it. Target lock.
My turn.
The second floor. Damn!
My turn.
Hey!
Okay.
Right!
Go!
I'll handle it. Hostiles neutralized. Guess we're safe.
No.
Advantage is ours.
Here we go.
Let's finish him. Here we go. Sophie, damn! Done. But we can't relax yet.
Great! An A+ out.
That one looks annoying.
This looks tough.
My turn.
Careful!
Flames, dabble on my strike!
Good night!
Okay. Now.
I'll bend you up!
Right. No escape! Go!
Okay. Done. But we can't relax yet. Done.
I wonder when that mechanism was made.
I'm guessing a few hundred years ago at least.
We have nothing
My
to
turn.
fear.
I'll handle it.
Go! The second floor. Damn! Go!
An opening! Of course. No escape!
Okay. Got it.
I'll bend you up!
Nice work.
I was just following your lead.
Is that a treasure chest?
Bring it on! Here we go!
My turn. Now! Go!
I'll handle it.
Right!
Here we go! There!
I'll handle it.
Of course!
I'll handle it.
Go! We'll cut our own path.
That looks like a tough one.
This one's dangerous.
Right.
Stay on your toes.
Shatter!
My turn.
Okay. Okay.
Here we go. Flames dabble on my strike.
My turn. Hey!
I'll handle it.
Of course.
I was careless.
Of course. You still have a lot of training to do. I welcome all
My turn.
challengers.
It's a performance just for you. And Rhapsody! You've been a wonderful audience.
Go!
My turn.
I'll handle it. Target's eliminated. Let's get going.
Enemies ahead! Right!
Right. Shatter! Off guard. Your swordsmanship
I've got a
gets
way to
better
go
with
to get to
every
your
battle.
Hostile
My
spotted.
turn.
Beginning combat.
Flames dabble on my strike.
My turn. No escape.
Okay.
Oh no, you don't.
My turn.
I'll handle it.
Right.
Okay. Hostiles neutralized. Guess we're safe.
Oh, what a nice.
The advantage
My
is
turn.
ours.
Target locked.
Here we go. Second form. Damn!
Of course. No escape. We should keep going.
Great.
Success.
An A+.
My turn.
Let's get this over with.
Second form. Damn! Go! Laura!
Understood. Your swordsmanship
I've got a
gets
way to
better
go
with
to get to
every
your
battle.
level.
This is ours.
My turn.
My turn.
Right.
My turn.
My turn. There.
My turn. Shatter.
I'll handle it.
Go. Okay, it's safe for now.
I welcome all
My turn.
challengers. My turn. Shatter.
Here we go.
Okay. I'll handle it.
Here we go.
Of course.
Okay. Hostiles neutralized. Guess we're safe.
Enemies ahead!
Right.
We'll have to fight.
There we go. Silky ding. That's that. Hostiles neutralized. Guess we're safe. Advantage is ours.
My turn.
Let's finish him.
The second form. Damn, now's our chance.
An opening.
My turn.
Right.
My turn.
My turn.
Right.
My turn. Now's our chance.
An opening. Your swordsmanship
And I've got a
gets
way to
better
go
with
to get.
Advantage is ours.
Here we go.
Let's finish him. Okay.
My turn.
Right.
My turn.
Go. Go.
An opening. Of course.
I'll handle it. Hostiles neutralized. Guess we're safe.
I welcome
Here
all
we go.
challengers.
This is performance.
Here we go.
Behold, my most powerful radiant blade dance.
My turn. The second form. Damn.
Okay. I'll handle it.
Here we go.
I'll handle it. Too slow.
My turn. You still have a lot of training to do.
Bring it on.
There we go. Silky ding. That's that.
My turn.
Here we go.
My turn. We should keep going.
Done.
An A+.
I welcome, of course. Hey!
My turn.
Here we go.
Right.
Too slow. My turn.
Right.
My turn.
I'll handle it.
My turn.
Right. Off guard. Your swordsmanship
I've got a
gets
way to
better
go
with
to get to
every
your
battle.
level.
All right.
spy treasure.
My turn.
Of course.
I'll handle it.
I've got it!
This place seems like it goes on forever.
My father sure gave us a real humdinger of it.
Enemies ahead!
My turn.
Have to fight.
The second floor! Gale!
My turn. No, it's
Hostiles neutralized. Guess we're safe.
Great!
The advantage is
My
ours.
turn!
My turn. Shatter! Off guard.
I'll handle it.
Right.
My turn.
Go!
Okay.
Of course. You still have a lot of training to do.
That one looks annoying. Watch out.
My turn.
Right.
This looks tough.
My turn.
Careful.
Flames, you devil on my strike!
Right.
Okay.
My turn. Oh, we did it.
Advantage is ours.
Go.
Let's finish him.
The second floor! Gale!
Okay. Target lock.
My turn.
My turn.
Okay.
Go!
Right.
My turn. You still have a lot of training to do.
Oh, what a nice looking treasure chest.
Watch out, guy. My turn. There's a performance just for you. Seventh Rhapsody. You've been a wonderful audience.
Go! The second floor! Gale!
Of course.
Okay.
Right.
My turn.
My turn! Okay, it's safe for now.
Now's our chance. We can do this.
There we go. Silky dig. Back. Hostiles neutralized. Guess we're safe. Let's finish him. My turn.
My turn. My turn. Hi!
I'll handle it.
My turn.
We should keep going. We have nothing to fear.
Go!
An opening. Right.
Okay.
My turn. Okay, it's safe for now. Now's our chance. Let's
Okay.
get him. Go! Now's our chance.
An opening. My turn. My turn. Hi! You still have a lot of training to do.
Success. I spied treasure.
I welcome
Here
all
we go.
challengers.
Flames, dabble on my strike!
Right. Shatter.
My turn. Here we go.
Go!
Right.
Right. Shatter. Stand down.
I was careless.
Listen to my song of
Thanks.
field.
Here we go! Go!
An opening. Right. Hey. You still have a lot of training to do.
All right.
The advantage is ours.
Here we go! Now's our chance! Laura!
Of course. Right. Off guard.
Go!
I'll handle it.
Right. Ha! Is everybody okay? This looks tough.
Right.
Careful.
Behold, my most powerful radiant blade dance.
Go!
right, let's do this!
Right!
My turn. Here I go.
My turn! Alright, let's do this!
Right! Arcus activate!
Right!
My turn! Flames, gather on my path! Strike!
Of course! Shatter! Now!
Broken. Okay.
There's a performance just for you! And Rhapsody! You've been a wonderful audience!
Okay. Got it.
An opening! Of course! Hey! Off guard! Feed!
No one
When
stands
we
a
fight
chance.
together,
Great!
I...
That one looks annoying. Watch out. This one's dangerous.
Go!
Stay on your toes.
Go!
I'll bend you up!
I'll handle it.
my turn! Shatter! Now!
Broken.
Here we go!
I'll handle it.
Right!
Too slow. Okay.
Here we go!
Oh, we did it!
Now's your chance. Go! The second floor. Damn! Go!
I'll bend you up!
Done!
Right!
My turn.
Right!
Okay.
My turn! You still have a lot of training to do.
Dangerous foe. Stay on guard.
A worthy adversary.
All right, let's do this!
Arcus, activate!
Of course. Shatter!
Okay.
Go! My turn! Second form! Get! Okay, it's safe for now.
The advantage is
My
ours.
turn! The second form! Jam! Go! Elliot!
Okay!
My turn.
Target lock. Got it.
An opening. Right. Huh? We should keep going.
Bring it on! My turn! The second form! Jam!
My turn. No escape.
Now!
Go!
Okay, that
Nice
was
work,
tough.
The advantage is ours. Right. Huh?
My turn. Okay. Yeah.
An opening.
My turn!
Of course. Hey! You still have a lot of training to do.
Oh, what a nice looking treasure chest.
Oh, there's the exit.
We're finally there.
There's a photo.
Oh, that.
Aww, look at cute little Machias there.
He looks like he had such a sweet disposition.
Yeah, before he grew up to be a stubborn old nag.
Stop nitpicking people's old...
The governor looks the same as ever, though. Is that woman next to him your older sister or something?
Close enough. She was a cousin on my father's side of the family. Since she lived quite close, she often came to visit. Our family was just my father and I, so having her around was a big help.
The way you speak about her seems... Did she get married and move away?
She died around 6 years ago.
Oh.
I see. And that has something to do with what...
So...
I never really planned on but considering all we've been, it's a long story, but...
Of course.
Absolutely.
Glad to.
Thanks. Sis was 9 years my senior. Beautiful, kind. To me, she was in every sense the ideal woman. Now, as I said earlier, we're a family of commoners but my father proved to be a very capable government official, and eventually he was promoted to an important Honesty and integrity are a core part of his work ethic. So, of course, he made his fair share of enemies. But after seeing success in a number of major projects, he gained a reputation both inside and outside the government. My mother died when I was still young, but Sis happened to live around here, and since she was his niece, my father always made a fuss over her. And even though she didn't live in the same house, she was like a real sister to me. I was always so proud of her. And as you'd expect, she had countless admirers among the men of the city. But for all her popularity, she was always until he appeared. He was one of my father's subordinates at City Hall, though unlike him, he was a noble by birth. A man of high rank, too. However, he had none of the arrogance or haughtiness. When I met him myself, he came across as an honest and loyal man. He met Sis when Dad introduced him to her one day, and eventually the two of them fell in love and began a relationship, despite the difference in their social status. As a child, I was frustrated beyond words, but even I had to admit that the two of them made a good couple, and Sis seemed so happy when she was with him that I had no choice but to let it go and accept their relationship. Time went on and they became engaged, with Dad acting as the go-between. And that's when everything started to fall apart. His family couldn't have been more blatant in their attempts to undermine the relationship. Apparently, one of the four great houses, House Cayenne, proposed an arranged marriage on short notice, and the Count's family were up in arms at the thought he might choose to take a mere commoner. Since my father held an important post, they were limited in how they began to harass and threaten her in secret Maybe she didn't want to cause trouble for the man she loved, but all that time she chose to endure. And finally, it was only afterward that my father and I learned what had really happened. It seems that at the very last, he had chosen to betray her love for him. But I told her, he said. I told her I'd treasure her as my mistress instead if she'd just accept that we couldn't be married. I just don't... After that, my father seemed to redouble his effort. With the help of his ally, Chancellor Osborne, he was able to wrest control of City Hall from the noble faction. Then, 4 years ago, and that's how the Regnitz family came to be.
I don't even know what to...
So that's why you started hating nobles?
Yeah. I was so furious at Sis's death. My hatred needed to be directed at someone. Anyone. First I blamed her fiancé, then his family, and the family of the Duke who tried to intervene. In the end, I just hated... I desperately wanted the strength to... But deep down, I knew I was taking out my anger on people.
You...
They may be from different social classes. Sis's fiancé was faithful to her, and the Count and his family were only acting in their best interest. Ultimately, I've had to acknowledge that Sis might not have done much to change my opinion, but getting to know you two...
Machias.
I have no idea how my father... But this is how I've come to feel.
I see. You have my thanks.
I'm glad you felt you could talk to us about it.
Still, I don't think if you're willing to admit all of that...
Are you kidding me? I might accept that not all nobles are bad. He's mocking me for spending so much time studying or telling me I
don't think he goes quite that. Besides, I don't think he does it...
That's the most irritating part! He does it without thinking!
Well, that was a good coffee break, wouldn't you say? Ooh, this looks like a good spot.
There's so many butterflies.
It really gives the place an exotic touch, huh?
Being near water always helps me relax.
Oh yeah, your hometown is right on a lake, isn't it?
So the tiara really was in there, huh? Now I'm wondering if the last passenger who stepped off the tram was Phantom Thief B himself. I don't remember there being any unusual passengers on board, though.
I see. So you have no idea who Phantom Thief B could have been then?
To have done so much and yet left no trace of his presence.
I'll say, but hey, at least...
What's wrong, Rean?
Well, why are you staring at me like that?
I think it's time we put an end to this little charade. Don't you, Baron Blue Blanc? Or should I call you Phantom Thief B?
What?
This savory taste is why the unripe fruit is the most delectable of all.
Wait, aren't you the Baron we met earlier? But...
That's the mask of Phantom Thief B!
Allow me to introduce myself once again. I am Phantom Thief Blue Blanc, otherwise known simply as Phantom Thief B. Baron Blue Blanc is but one of the many roles I have assumed during my pursuits. Incidentally, might I ask when you first discovered my true identity?
It didn't really take much discovering. You went out of your way to show up in the Crystal Garden after all. Now, maybe it's just me, but I find it hard to believe you were seriously trying to hide your identity to begin with. Your disguises? Nothing short of perfect, I have to admit. But with all the work you've put into this, I suspected you might come check on us near the end of your little game.
Ha ha! I see! Excellent deductive reasoning. Simply splendid!
But why would you do something like this? Why go to all the trouble?
Ah, does interest you? Must there be a motive?
Nah. Now that we know your identity, there's nothing more to discuss.
Theft is a crime.
Indeed. A crime.
Ah, what spirited youths you are!
What? How did he do?
Just a little trick I like to keep up my sleeve. Regardless, you have provided me with plenty of sport and more than enough entertainment for one day. I'll be watching your future achievements with keen interest. Ladies and gentlemen, until we meet again, I bid you adieu.
He disappeared again.
That's quite a little trick.
He might still be nearby.
They were wearing the same uniform as Reen's sister.
Yeah, they must go to St. Estrella too.
So, the famous St. Estrella Girls' School is around here, huh? It's supposed to be a combined middle and high school exclusively for the young ladies of the nobility.
Yeah, this is one part of the capital that the masses have no reason to visit. Although, I can at least support the school's commitment to fostering chastity and rejecting materialism.
You seem to know an awful lot about a fancy girls' school.
No, I don't. This is all just common knowledge.
Anyway, let's...
Yeah, those were the instructor's orders.
I'm feeling kind of nervous, actually.
Why would you?
To men, this academy must seem clad in the mysterious, impenetrable aura of feminine nobility.
I was wondering... Did you not want to come here, Laura?
My father did recommend it to me, but they offered no classes in the martial arts. That alone was reason enough to look elsewhere.
I can totally understand that.
Though I get the feeling Laura would cause a real uproar if she went to a school for genteel young ladies.
Yeah, I can picture the chaos now.
Oh? I have a number of acquaintances who attend there, and from all I hear, it does seem to be a wonderful school. I've heard that even Princess Alphen herself is a student there.
I've heard that too.
Princess who?
You've seriously never heard of her? I know you're not from Erebonia, but even still.
To be fair, I wouldn't be surprised if plenty of Erebonians didn't know who she is.
Princess Alphen is the daughter of our reigning emperor, His Majesty Emperor Euget. She's supposed to be as sweet as an angel and popular with everyone.
Is that so?
Actually, I believe she's the same age as Fee. I've had the opportunity to meet her once before. She truly is as charming as the rumors suggest.
I figured as much. I've seen photographs of her plenty of times in magazines, though I've never...
Sounds like she's in the same school year as Elise, come to think of it. She has a twin brother, too, Prince Cedric. He's the crown prince of Erebonia.
Oh, right. I think I've seen a picture of the prince in a magazine before. Dark blonde hair, like Eustace's brother, right?
Oh, I think you're thinking of Prince Oliver. He's Cedric and Alphen's older brother.
Why isn't he the crown prince, then?
I've heard the reason is that his mother was a commoner. It seems like a stupid reason to deny him the right of succession, but that's how nobles do things.
I feel like I've been hearing his name a lot lately. He made a big splash when he came back from Liberl aboard that airship. You know the one, right?
Ah, you must be referring to his return aboard the Arcel, after the crisis in Liberl was put to rest.
Yeah, I remember seeing that. It really made a big impact. I'd never seen an airship that looked so white and elegant before.
I believe my father went to welcome the prince back in his capacity as Imperial Governor, too. And yeah, now that you mention it, that does seem to be when I started hearing his name around a lot more.
Oh, you're all here already.
Ah, you made it.
It's good to see you all again.
You're a bunch of early birds, aren't you?
Well, we just about finished up everything we had to do when we got the call to meet here.
Were you able to finish up everything on your end, too?
As if we'd leave any loose ends. If not for our unfamiliarity with the city, we would have been finished this morning.
Every time.
Looks like getting these two to kiss and make up will be an uphill battle.
Well, some say that when someone gets under your skin...
Wait, did you two...
I figured the girls would be the first to notice.
Of course,
We're fine now.
Really? It's sure. Maybe after this field study is over, we can get together.
Sounds good.
The thought of a class...
That's girls for you.
Girls and sleep.
That must be Heimdall Cathedral's bell.
It has a solemn, stately sound, wouldn't you say? It sounds so different from how it does in the Ost District. Though that makes sense considering the distance.
That bell ringing must mean it's 5 o'clock, which means it's almost the time we were supposed to meet here.
Reen?
Elise, what are you doing here? Wait, I guess this is your school, so where else would you be?
Yeah. I see all of your classmates are with you, too. It's only been a week since we saw you, hasn't it?
Well, we were told to meet here.
Wait a minute. Are you the ones? The 9 guests I was told to expect at 5 o'clock sharp?
Well, there are 9 of us in Class 7. Wait, what?
Then that would mean you're the one we were told wanted us to come here? Actually, I suspect that would be a friend of mine. Why does she always have to be such a mischief maker? I swear, she could have at least given me a little warning that you were coming.
Elise?
Anyway, where are my manners? Welcome to St. Estrella Girls' School. I hope you'll enjoy your visit. Right this way.
What's in here?
It looks like an indoor garden. This is the Academy's Rose Garden. The person who called you here is waiting in... Who did call us here anyway?
Whoever they are, they must have considerable social standing.
Your Highness, I brought the guests. Thank you. Please show them in.
Oh.
No way.
Hey, Elise,
You don't need to ask when you already know. Now, if you'll follow me... I knew it! Welcome, ladies and gentlemen of Class 7. My name is Alphen. Alphen Rice Arner. It's a pleasure to meet all of you. Come on, Elise, cheer up. I'm sorry, all right? I was only trying to tease you a little. Don't you have something you wanted to discuss with everyone? Please, go right ahead. Well, that aside, it's been a long time since I last saw both of you, Eustace and Laura. I'm glad to see you're both well.
Likewise, Your Highness.
You've become even more fetching since we last met.
Aw, thank you! I was rather hoping that you'd decide to enroll in St. Estrella too. But it seems you chose to attend Thor's after all.
Well, I've committed myself to following the way of the sword, and Thor's gives me a place to hone my skills. I apologize for not being able to live up to your expectations.
First I lost Angelica to Thors, then you too. Perhaps I should just transfer there next year myself. Your Highness. Got you to look. But I...
Well, she seems lively.
She seems far more easygoing than I was expecting.
I've heard plenty about her, but none of that prepared me for meeting her in person.
So, this is what it's like to be in the presence of royalty. It's actually...
I can see why people always compare her to an angel.
Me too.
Please don't worry about me. While I still have much to learn before I feel like I deserve my status among the nobility, I've been blessed with wonderful friends, and I'm enjoying life here at the Academy.
Well, she does seem to have at least one wonderful friend. Kind of an understatement when that friend happens to be Princess Elfin.
I'm particularly happy to finally be able to meet you, Reen Schwarzer. Elise has told me so much about you. Your Highness!
I'm honored that you'd say so. Elise always mentions in her letters what a great friend she has. As her brother, I wanted to thank you for that.
Reen? Oh, it's so refreshing. You're every bit the person Elise says you are. Perhaps even more so.
Huh?
Actually, I have a teensy-weensy favor to ask. Do you think I could join Elise in thinking of you as my dear brother as well?
What?
Your Highness! You see, Elise has spoken of you so often that in my heart, you've already come to feel like family. And now that I've had the opportunity to meet you, I fear I simply can't suppress these feelings any longer. I have 2 brothers already, of course, so I'm sure it won't take long to adjust.
I couldn't possibly...
That's enough, Your Highness. Aw, don't be so stingy. Surely it wouldn't hurt to share him with me a little. Anyway, that aside, the reason I called you here today was not to talk with me. There is someone else who would like to meet you.
Why? It's not like we're famous.
Who do you mean? Hey, isn't that...
A guitar? No, a lute?
Oh, it seems he's arrived. Oh.
I apologize for keeping you waiting.
It's a pleasure to see you again.
And you as well, young lady. Well, I trust everyone here has been making themselves comfortable.
Who's this guy?
I'm not sure, though I feel like I've seen him somewhere before.
I serve as a music instructor in the hallowed halls of this fine academic institution. In truth, I am ever on the hunt for that elusive mayfly we call love. But that might raise eyebrows at a girls' school. But whose pulse would not quicken wandering into this untainted...
Could he be?
Ow! I think that's quite enough. Any more of that and our guests may start edging toward the exit.
Ah, I can always count on you to never miss a beat, my dear sister.
Oh, wait.
Whoa.
Indeed. "'Tis I, Olivert Ricey Arner, also known by some unscrupulous individuals as the Debaucherous Prince. I also serve as Thor's Military Academy's ornamental chairman of the board. It's a pleasure to finally meet you, ladies and gentlemen of Class 7.
have to admit, I was surprised to learn that you're the chairman of the board of directors, Your Highness. I'd heard that the chairman was a member of the Imperial family, but still.
I'm not surprised. Who would expect the infamous prodigal son to chair a committee at a prestigious academy like Thor's? I suppose it's not surprising they'd rather keep it hushed up, though.
That's surprisingly forthright coming from you. Is it really true, though? I mean, that you were the one responsible for establishing Class 7, Your Highness?
Indeed, I was. You see, it's always been a tradition that a member of the Imperial family serves as chairman of the board. At first, I wore the title in name only, but I had a change of heart after my vacation in Liberl 2 years ago.
You were in Liberl back then?
That would put your visit during the incident that occurred there.
Right. All I've done since I returned to Erebonia has been inspired by my experience during the crisis in Liberl. As a result, fruitless though they may prove to be, I've set a number of plans in motion. One of which is to bring the winds of change to Thor's military academy. A gust of fresh air, if you will.
Winds of change, huh?
I can only assume you're referring to our class?
Then the one who decided to throw both commoners and nobles into the same class would...
Yes, the idea was mine. Although the selected students also had to have a high aptitude with the Arcus units too.
I think I'm finally starting to understand the reasoning behind Class 7, and why we're being sent all over Erebonia on these field studies.
To show us firsthand and give us cause to consider the conflict between the two factions. That is the purpose behind our field studies. Is it not, Your Highness?
That is one of the reasons, yes. However, my foremost intention was to show you that during your lives, you will encounter many obstacles and conflicts. Not just between factions, but between the capital and the provinces, tradition and technology, even between nations. In these turbulent times, I thought that this would provide the hands-on education today's promising youths need. We need up-and-comers who can think and act independently to face tomorrow's challenges head-on.
That makes sense.
Wow, that's quite a plan.
I can't help but feel a little unsure whether we can live up to such high expectations.
Hearing your explanation has, at the very least, cleared...
Class 7 does seem like an ideal environment.
I feel like going through everything we have so far has brought us closer to doing exactly
Yep.
Marvelous. I'm so pleased to hear it. Just listening to you makes me feel even more certain that establishing Class 7 was the right decision. Especially since while the idea itself was mine, I have no real say in how the class is run day to day. Even so, I still hope to meet all of you at least once. That was when Alphen stepped in and offered to set up this little meeting.
I see. Well, I could hardly refuse such a sincere request from my brother. But it also presented me a fine chance to finally meet Elise's beloved brother, as I've always wanted to. Your Highness!
Thank you for taking the time to tell us all of this, Your Highness. I feel like now that I know, I want to live up to the promise you saw in Class 7. Thing is, am I right in assuming that Class 7 doesn't exist just to fulfill your progressive ideal?
What do you...
Oh?
The board has its chairman, of course, but 3 directors besides. My older brother Rufus, Imperial Governor Karl Regnitz, and Irina Reinford of the Reinford Group.
Oh, yeah.
Now that you mention it...
They do seem to have certain expectations for us.
Precisely. As I mentioned, I no longer have anything to do with how Class 7 is run. That authority lies with the directors. As you're keenly aware, Rufus and Governor Regnitz sit on opposite sides of the factional divide. And while Chairman Irina is mostly involved with Class 7's technology, like the Arcus, her intentions are a mystery to me. And it's those 3 who decide where you'll travel for your field studies.
Is that right?
When you put it that way, it does make it seem like some kind of bargaining is taking place behind the scenes.
It was one of the conditions they gave in exchange for allowing Class 7 to be established. I'll admit, I hesitated to allow it. We believed then, as we still do, that one day you all will be a great light that can push back the darkness of this country. Well, I suppose when I put it that way, it sounds... Your students, first and foremost. Reach out and grab that fragrant rose of school. Join a club. Eat cheap food with your friends at midnight. Fall in love. We live but once. Make your youth count.
You know, it's weird, but hearing you say that kind of takes a load off my mind.
By the way, just earlier you said that we believed the Class 7 would be a great light. Is there someone else involved with Thor's who shares your vision for our class, Your Highness?
There is. Principal Van Dyke. I once attended Thor's myself and studied under him. He gave my proposal to establish Class 7 his full backing.
I see.
He's been particularly considerate toward us ever since we arrived at the Academy.
While he has no direct control over the running of the Academy, he does preside over the board meetings. And above all, he's the one who assembled an excellent team to give you first-rate training.
An excellent team, you say?
Are you referring to Instructor Sarah?
Well, she's certainly one of them. Still, coaxing her away from her former line of work certainly played a large part in giving Class 7 a great foundation. She is, after all, one of the strongest people in the Empire, and her experience makes her a natural field leader.
Wait, what?
Instructor Sarah? One of the strongest people in Erebonia?
Exactly what experience might you be referring to?
I've even heard rumors of her daring exploits myself. She was known as the Purple Lightning. Doesn't that sound exciting?
Wait. Purple Lightning?
I knew it.
If you two have heard of it, it must be a household name among martial artists.
That's right. Though I've just heard it in passing.
Ah, that young ace of the Erebonian Bracer Guild, and one of the Empire's most famous bracers. She has a history full of brave feats and dangerous deeds. She was even the youngest bracer to achieve A-rank status. Back then, she was known as the Purple Lightning. Now, you know her simply as your homeroom teacher.
Keep up the good work.
The time is finally at hand. At last, the hammer of judgment shall rouse this indolent capital from its slumber.
Yeah!
Comrade G, all of the necessary preparations are complete. But it feels like you have so few men accompanying you.
Wouldn't it be wise to call in a few others for backup?
There's nothing to fear. As long as I have this flute, not even the railway military police stand a chance of stopping us.
Tomorrow, the people of this land will at last know our name. My dear comrades, I shall be counting on you all.
Yeah!